Hi guys and happy Monday. We are back. It is Monday once again and what a beautiful, beautiful Monday it has been. Hope you've all had a lovely bank holiday. We've actually felt like this bank holiday has been pretty normal.
It has felt slightly normal. It's been really, really nice,
hasn't it? It's been lovely, but we are now back in the Feel Good Club newsroom, back to bring you guys some positive news with the wonderful MCR Finest.
So if you don't know who we are Feel Good Club. I'm Kira, this is Amy, and this is Juno. And we are two wives on a mission to support you in becoming your best and happiest self. And we do that via our Instagram page at We Are Feel Good Club. And every single day we post out positive messaging, how to make you feel positive. So if you want more of this positive news, if you want more positivity to your day, then give us a little follow and we will see you over there. So,
which is at...
I've already said it, Amy.
Oh,
I've already got it covered.
I must have zoned out. But this week, we wanted to start off this week's news with telling you guys just how important it is to shop local. The majority of the news is about local suppliers, local shops that have been reopened. And this Friday, we actually headed into town for a meeting and enjoyed our first draft pint for 9 weeks.
It was absolutely beautiful.
It was actually like an ice cream tub, but it didn't matter what it was in.
I would have had it out of a shoe, to be honest.
It was incredible. So Flock in the Northern Quarter in St. Stevenson Square is actually open for takeaway pints, and it was unreal. Then we headed over to Ezra and Gill and got the wonderful, famous beans on toast, and then sat in an empty park and ate it in the sunshine. And it was just lovely. Amazing.
And I think that's what brought some normality to our day, wasn't it? It was very, very nice. So get out, support your local bars and restaurants. A lot of them now are opening their doors for takeaway or delivery. So if you are missing them, then show them some support and give yourself a little treat. So that brings us on actually to our next piece of positive news. And that is, you may have seen that Manchester was named the most relaxed city during lockdown. And we don't mean relax on the guidelines. I know everyone in Manchester has been very safe, which is absolutely amazing to see. But what we actually mean is that as a community of people, we have dealt with lockdown better than other cities. And we've also been shown, a study has shown, that we are the most Zen city in the UK. And that is hardly surprising with the amount of incredible people we have in our community, from yoga instructors to wellness coaches to personal trainers and everybody in between. We've got a wonderful city of kind-hearted people, and that really shows in these studies that are coming out.
I'm not going to lie, I think it's because we're all not used to the sun.
Possibly,
because it constantly rains and it's been so sunny.
We're
all so zen just lying in the sun because we've never done it before because it's always raining. But yeah, as we all know, it is a beautiful city, and it just shows, these studies, just how amazing we bloody are. And obviously each week when we do these positive news, it also shows just how amazing. I mean, it's endless. We could literally be sat here for hours and hours telling you guys what the people in Manchester have been doing. So yeah, but obviously 3 years ago, unfortunately, there was that tragic day during the Manchester Arena attack. And we also couldn't do the news this week. Obviously, it was on Friday, the 3-year anniversary, so we couldn't not mention it in the news this week. But the reason also why we're mentioning it is because there's a young girl called Chloe from Penrith who was actually there during the attack on that dreadful night. And her aim was to come down to Manchester
for the first time since the attack.
Yeah.
It was going to be her first trip down since then, and obviously due to the circumstances, she wasn't able to.
Because Wales are still in, Penrith is still in lockdown, aren't they?
Just in general, isn't it? Travelling.
Sorry.
Because of that, she wanted to mark the occasion for herself, and she wanted to do that by raising money for Mind charity. So Chloe, in the run up to May 22nd for 12 days, decided she was going to walk 13.5 kilometres every single day, which totals to 99.5 miles.
And that is actually the exact distance from Penrith to Manchester Arena.
So an absolutely beautiful way to remember that day. And she actually only wanted to raise £150, but she's raised over 2,000 now. So a huge shout out to Chloe. And let's just take a little moment to remember our 22 that sadly lost their lives that evening. But what I'll never forget about that time is the strength that our city showed within our heartbreak and that amazing sense of community. So yeah.
And a massive, massive well done to Chloe. What an amazing way to remember what a beautiful way to remember that awful day. So a massive shout out to Chloe.
So next up, we've got Captain Tom Moore. He's actually won an award.
Every time I hear
think.
his name,
He's won an award for the most named person on our Positive News out of these hundreds of weeks that we've now been.
We love you,
for.
Tom.
But since Tom raised 32 million for the NHS, incredibly.
Wait, stop right there. 32 million.
Every time I say it, I'm like, bloody hell. But he started to receive, and very rightly so, so many awards since then. He was actually promoted to Colonel on his 100th birthday. He received the Pride of Britain Award. He has even made he's even been made an honorary member of the England cricket team. But now he's also been given a knighthood and becomes Sir Tom Moore.
Oh,
how incredible, and so well deserved.
I can't cope with Sir Tom, I just can't. But I was saying to Kira every time I read about Tom, because he just gets better and better, doesn't it? But every time we do read about it, I just say, like, it's the perfect example of age does not matter. Like, I remember last year I was hitting 30 and I was like, that's it, I can't do this anymore, I can't do that, I can't go to Ibiza, I can't rave anymore, I can't do anything because I'm in my 30s. But Tom is a prime example of age does not matter. Like, you can achieve anything at whatever age.
I saw an interview with him where he said it was not even in his mind that anything like this could ever happen to him, that he could become an honorary member of cricket team because he loves cricket, and then knighthood. Just absolutely unreal. So
anything is possible.
Anything is possible, guys.
So next up, I don't know about you guys, but we are definitely missing standing at Albert Schloss Bar and deciding what beer that we want for the many of taps. But now it's just like, just get a beer from the fridge. You get that same beer from the fridge. We're getting a bit bored of that now. But Albert Schloss have pulled together and are opening this weekend coming, Saturday and Sunday, they're opening a pop-up shop. But it's not just like any other pop-up shop.
No, it's not. Of course, Albert Schloss, they're never just going to open a pop-up shop, are they?
They've gone one step further and they're raising money for Eat Well MCR, a charity that helps feed vulnerable people across the city during COVID-19. And their menu looks unreal. So they've got different packages raising from like £10, £15, £20, and then there's like the ultimate package at £40. And including in this is fresh sourdough bread, you've got rainbow donuts, you've got espresso martini cocktails, beers, draft beer in jars. You've got fruit beers, there's all sorts in there, and you can have like a beer package, a bread package, you can have the ultimate one. There's loads of stuff going on in the packages, but also they've gone one step further. So when you can either pre-order and do a collection, which might be a bit of a small queue, but obviously the walk-up queue, they're expecting big queues because, you know, it's Albert's at the end of the day.
Socially distant, though. They're putting in a socially distanced queuing system.
And they've also said that there's going to be prizes on the day. So whilst you're queuing up, there's prizes to be won. And they also want you guys to do their best fancy dress. They want to see glittery faces. They want to see Manchester bees. I saw my top and it reminded me.
That's fake news. They didn't say that. They've just said that they want to see people with glittery faces and there's going to be prizes for the best. But there are some surprises to come as well during the queue. We don't know what it is. I don't think anyone knows what it is apart from them, so we can't wait to see what they do.
And they also said bring your phone and your phone charger, as they will have their own playlist whilst you're queuing up. So come on.
Phone charger? What?
I don't know where they're going to charge the phone. Maybe they meant like a portable one. But come on, Alberts have absolutely smashed the pop-up shop.
Yeah.
So we are so excited to head down and grab our stuff. And if you are interested about pre-ordering, then head over to their Instagram, Albert Schloss, to pre-order your package.
So next up, drop a little like, actually, if you are getting bored of quiz nights. If you're getting bored of Zoom.
Loads of likes.
We definitely are. I think our group of friends, we cancelled the last 2 quizzes because
we were sick of the seizure in 2 days.
Let's be honest, it's, you know, there's only so many rounds of general knowledge that even the biggest quiz lover can take.
But should we be honest? We were sick of losing.
We won loads. We actually won quite a few.
We won 2 cases of Shindiger.
We did, yeah. So there's a guy called Chris who was also very bored of quiz nights. So he has created the perfect lockdown game to keep families entertained. What started as a joke with his mates about being bored about the quizzes has snowballed, and he had it designed, he tested it, and he got it prepared for production. It's called Unoriginal, and he took inspiration from games nights with his mates where they always ended up breaking the rules and playing it their own way anyway, which I think a lot of us do, don't we? And he's designed this game. He's not given away too many details, but he's designed this game called Unoriginal. And he's incorporating two of the main ingredients for great family games, encouraging devious strategy and plenty of arguments, which, let's face it, any good family game wants to create some arguments.
We argue every time we play Monopoly.
we do, because I always win.
You do.
He launched a Kickstarter and already he's raised all the funds that he needed to get cracking. So give Unoriginal a search on Instagram and let us know if you end up getting it and playing it.
Amazing. Very excited. I think that should be our Tuesday, because it's the only Tuesday's the only day it's going to be cloudy, right?
Yeah, tomorrow. Let's see if we can get it here in time.
Let's do it. Next up, we've got Saying Manchester, which, again, all these names are just genius. It's just like exactly what it is. A bit like us Feel Good Club. That's exactly ours, isn't it? Just realised that. Manchester artist called Skittles, which you've probably heard of. We definitely have. He's set up a live stream on Facebook since lockdown. And the platform is basically for MCs, rappers, writers, poets. It's like, what is it, open word? Spoken word. That's the one. A spoken word nights, basically. Obviously, right now, all the venues are closed, so there's no stage for all these amazing creatives to go to. So Skittles decided to make the platform for them on a Facebook.
And it's all about the words. So all stripped back, there's no music. It's all about the words, which I absolutely love.
Yep. And their next event is on the 5th of June, which is only a week and a half away. And basically on their Facebook, there's an event called Strawberry Full Moon, and it'll be a live stream, obviously with all these different creatives getting involved.
And it looks like it's going to be brilliant.
Yeah, and they've also got a few special guests which they're yet to announce, which is keeping us on the edge of our seats. That's why we're sat here like this. We're on our edge of our seats. But if you're interested in getting involved in this event, if you're a rapper, an MC, a poet, and you're missing obviously spreading that amazing creativity, then head over to their Facebook or their Instagram, which is at Saying MCR, and you can drop them a message and you can get involved in the event.
So we know that it's already Monday. It's only Monday, but if you're dreaming already of your next Sunday's dinner, then Zooks have got you covered. So they've started serving their famous Sunday dinner, and they're doing it delivery, so you can get it straight to your door. Now, I don't know why I decided to read this part of the news, because I am in fact a vegetarian. However, even as a vegetarian, I can appreciate that these Sunday dinners look incredible. They've got whole roasted chickens, a whole roasted leg of lamb, which has been marinated for 6 hours with their secret marinade, and it comes with pots of vegetables, their spicy gravy that Zooks are known for. And you can pre-order it within 48 hours. So that will be, when will it? Thursday? Will that be? No, Friday. You can pre-order. I can't do maths, guys. You can pre-order it within 48 hours and it will come straight to your door. So head over to zooktbar.co.uk. And like we said at the beginning of the positive news, it is so important that we're shopping local right now. All of these incredible venues in the city, they've been closed for such a long time now. And now that they've got themselves on their feet, they're offering takeaways. It is so important that we shop local and support our amazing venues so that they can be there when everything goes back to normal. We can still continue to enjoy them.
My mouth, I'm trying to swallow. I've got that much. I'm like, I can just taste Zook's spicy gravy. I can taste it. I mean, it's obviously tea time. We've not had our tea yet, so I'm like, but yeah, head over to there. It is incredible. I've had it before, so it is beautiful. And you might have remembered a couple of weeks back.
You were just thinking about that.
I am.
Do you want me to do this?
Completely zoned out. A couple of weeks back, we've spoken about 40 creative agencies in Manchester that set up. I'm literally like,
they came together. I'll just let you just dream about that Sunday roast. They came together to run a relay marathon between all of the agencies, the creative agencies in Manchester.
And Holly Hopkinson and some of his friends, and obviously the part of his agency, organised this. And their target was to I'm back in the game. Their target was to reach £10,000, and they've actually got back to us and said they've actually smashed it and reached 17k. So congratulations to them, guys.
Huge well done to you guys. They've already started doing good with the funds as well. Food. Oh my goodness, food is just on my mind. They've already started doing good with the funds. They've dropped off over 50 tablets to Manchester hospitals so that loved ones can speak to their relatives during this time, and the rest are going to vulnerable people within the region. So huge well done to you guys. What a great idea.
And it just shows as well what happens when communities come together. That was 40 agencies in Manchester, which usually, let's be honest, they'll be like competitives, trying to get different jobs, blah, blah, blah. And this time they've all come together and done something amazing. So it just shows
well
you.
Done, guys.
Really, really does just show you what community coming together ever can do.
So our final piece of news is from our local neighbour.
2 doors down.
2 doors down, the wonderful Anna. She is a Zumba teacher. If any of you guys tuned into our Sunday self-care live streams earlier on in lockdown, you will have seen Amy and I at our first Zumba class with Anna.
First and last so far.
That we live streamed. I think the majority of the comments were people laughing at us.
We got sent a lot of pictures of us with stupid
Which, you know,
faces.
it's fine. We're here to make you guys feel good. And if watching us do Zumba does that, then we'll continue to do it.
In fact, why don't you comment to say what you want us to do to make you feel good? PG,
Let us
of
know.
course.
Goodness sake,
You just
Amy.
don't know, do you?
But yeah, so our local neighbour Anna, the Zumba teacher, held a Zumbathon yesterday for over 100 people on Zoom. Looked absolutely amazing with 4 instructors for over an hour and a half. And all the money raised is going to NHS charities. So far, just in that hour and a half, they raised £600 and the donations are still flying in. So a huge, huge well done to you, Anna, and your Zumba friend instructors.
We did like 10 minutes.
Oh, I was shattered.
And I was absolutely
shattered.
sweated. So an hour and a half. Congratulations. But Zumbathon as well, that's just another genius name, isn't it? Where do people come up with these? But that is the end of our positive news, guys.
We will see you back here at 7 p.m. next week. It looks like we're in for such an amazing week of weather. So remember, stay safe, stay keeping your distance from people, but make sure that you get out and enjoy that sunshine as well.
And stay hydrated in the sun, guys. It's super, super important. That's water, not just alcohol, okay?
Yes, yeah. Right, lots of love. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Juno.
Bye.